Yo, you remember that epic clip from Diddy's 50th birthday bash with Jay-Z toasting him like they were brothers for life? Well, buckle up because the truth about that night just dropped like a bomb in court. And it's wild. An audio allegedly played in Diddy's federal trial had him breaking down in tears. And guess whose name came up? You won't believe it. This is the story of how a hip-hop empire built on glitz, glamour, and brotherhood turned into a nightmare of betrayal, secrets, and one woman's courage to bring it all crashing down. For decades, Jay-Z and Diddy were the ultimate power duo. From collaborating on Diddy's 1997 album No Way Out to throwing legendary parties that defined hip-hop culture, these two were unstoppable. They weren't just business partners, they were family. Picture this, Jay-Z hyping up Diddy at his 50th birthday party, all smiles, champagne popping, the crowd roaring. It was the kind of moment that screamed, "We made it." But behind those mansion doors, a whole different story was brewing. Here's a crazy fact. Diddy and Jay-Z's friendship spanned over 25 years, with joint ventures like Bad Boy and Rockefeller shaping the sound of the 90s and 2000s. They were spotted everywhere, Grammy after parties, yacht trips, you name it. But while we were all vibing to their hits, dark secrets were piling up. And it all started unraveling when one woman stepped up and said enough is enough. Enter Cassie Ventura, the R&B star who dated Diddy for over a decade. In November 2023, she dropped a 35-page lawsuit that was basically a nuclear bomb. It detailed years of alleged physical and sexual abuse, including what Diddy called freak-offs, drug-fueled, coercive sex parties that sound like something out of a horror movie. We're talking male escorts, secret recordings, and blackmail. Cassie alleged she was beaten, manipulated, and forced into these events. And get this, the lawsuit was settled in 24 hours for a reported $20 million. That's faster than you can say cover up. But Cassie's courage didn't just stop with her. Her lawsuit triggered a tsunami. Over 70 civil lawsuits followed, with allegations dating back to the 90s. One accuser, Jane Roe, claimed she was assaulted by Diddy at 17. Another, a 9-year-old victim, came forward through attorney Tony Busby, who's representing 120 accusers, a 9-year-old. Let that sink in. Cassie's bravery flipped the script, exposing an alleged criminal empire hidden behind Diddy's Bad Boy Entertainment. But here's where it gets messy. Jay-Z's name got dragged into the chaos. In October 2024, a woman known as Jane Doe amended her lawsuit to name Jay-Z as a co-defendant alongside Diddy, alleging they assaulted her at 13 after the 2000 MTV VMAs. The details? Chilling. She claimed a limo driver took her to an after party where she was given a drink that made her woozy, and both Diddy and Jay-Z allegedly took turns assaulting her while another celebrity watched. The internet lost it. Jay-Z came out swinging, calling the claims idiotic and heinous, accusing the lawyer Tony Busby of blackmail. And here's a twist. The accuser's story had holes. Her father couldn't recall picking her up, and a celebrity she mentioned was on tour, not at the party. By February 2025, she dismissed the lawsuit with prejudice, meaning it's done for good. Roc Nation called it a victory, but the damage was done. Jay-Z's name was now tied to Diddy's trial, and the public wasn't letting it go. Oh, and speaking of the public, let's talk about 50 Cent. This man has turned trolling Diddy and Jay-Z into an Olympic sport. He posted a milk carton with Jay-Z's face, captioned, "Anybody seen Jay?" Puff said he ain't answering his phone. He even dropped AI-generated arrest videos. Savage? Yes. Viral? Absolutely. Fast forward to May 5th, 2025, when Diddy's federal trial kicked off in Manhattan. This isn't just a trial, it's a circus. Cassie took the stand and delivered a gut punch, detailing years of abuse, manipulation, and those infamous freak-offs. She described rooms covered in blood and urine, 10 bottles of baby oil per session, and escorts hired off Craigslist. The jury was shook. Then came the Punisher, a witness who exposed the systematic nature of Diddy's alleged crimes. He testified about moving cameras for these sessions, but claimed he never saw filming. What? That's like saying you set up a stage but didn't see the concert? Don Richard from Danity Kane also testified, recounting Diddy allegedly punching Cassie with a closed fist and threatening her life. Even Diddy's former assistant, David James, spilled tea about procuring baby oil and witnessing Diddy arm himself with 3 handguns over a rival sighting. But here's the latest drama. One key witness, victim 3, is missing. Prosecutors can't find her, and without her testimony, their case could take a hit. Is she scared, intimidated, or just done with the spotlight? The internet's buzzing with theories, and this trial is far from over. Diddy's empire is crumbling faster than a sandcastle in a storm. Federal raids on his LA and Miami homes uncovered 1,000 bottles of baby oil, illegal drugs, and modified AR-15s. His businesses tanked. Endorsements gone. His attorney even admitted Cassie's lawsuit ruined his career. But this isn't just about Diddy, it's about an industry that let this slide for decades. Celebrities like Usher and Nayo allegedly witnessed abuse and stayed silent. The culture of silence in hip-hop is finally being called out, thanks to Cassie and the 70-plus survivors who followed her lead. This case is a hashtag Me Too moment for hip-hop, sparking conversations about power, consent, and accountability. Social media is on fire, with fans re-examining old clips and lyrics for clues. Diddy's facing life in prison if convicted on racketeering and trafficking charges, and with a trial expected to last 8 to 10 weeks, we're in for more jaw-dropping revelations. Cassie Ventura didn't just bring down Diddy, she started a movement. Her courage showed the world that no one's too big to fall when the truth comes knocking. What do you think? Will Diddy beat these charges, or is his empire done for good? Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that like button, and subscribe for weekly updates on this wild trial. Until next time, keep it real, and let's see how this drama unfolds.